dang, that's real good.
Hey, I'm Phil, Pretty Good Cooking. We're gonna smoke a turkey on a gas grill today. And some of you will say that's heresy. And just like some of you in the past have been like, why do you even use a gas grill? Well, I'll tell you, it's for the convenience. Oh, I gotta show you this sweet mug that I got. I got it from the Renaissance Festival. This is gonna be like my new party cup. And since he's got a face, he needs a name. So if you'd like to suggest a name for my crunk cup, just let us know in the comments or whatever. As I've mentioned in the past, if you're grilling, it's very important that you have like a beer in hand to counterbalance your barbecuing action. So that's the first step, really. This is it's a New Belgium Citradelic. It's still hot out, we can still grill. So I'm still drinking them summer beers. Hey man, you bastard. Delicious. Alright, I got this, there's a turkey breast, bone in. It's thawed. I thawed it. I got this because it was on super sale. It was like less than $1 a pound and I had a coupon. So that big hunk of meat was like less than $5. What a deal. Let's see what we're working with here. Something this big can take a couple days to thaw, so plan ahead. Turkey gravy. It came with gravy. What's with all these birds that come with a bag or something? So, what we're looking at here, this was a turkey. They chopped off the wings, the legs, and what you're left with is the bone and breast. I'm gonna pat it a little bit dry, if possible. All right. We got a rub from Kroger for bold and savory poultry. All right. Some people will talk a lot about brining birds. We're not gonna bother with that for this particular exercise, in part because this is a cheap ass turkey, and so it's been sitting in a solution for a long time. So if you have solutioned chicken or turkey or whatever, brining, it's not really gonna do that much. It's kind of like pre-brined. So you may be surprised to know that with the rub, you just rub it on there. That's how it got its name. Just rub it all over. Get some of your rub on the inside, and throw away that gravy. I don't want it. Hand hygiene is so important when handling raw turkey and poultry. I'm pretty sure I just got some soap on the turkey. Well, that'll be a very clean part of the turkey. No problem at all. Alright, so got some wood chips here. These are apple. If you're barbecuing with charcoal, you can literally just throw these on the coals. You just take the wood and it's like, I'm cooking! And you throw the wood on there. But we don't have that luxury because we're using a gas grill. So there's a great debate. By great debate, I only mean that it's just frequently debated. I don't think it's actually a good debate. And that's whether you soak your chips or not. Basically, if you have a hardwood, which is what you use to smoke, if you soak it in water, it's not gonna absorb that much water. Like it's hard, so it doesn't absorb that much. The back of the bag actually recommends not soaking them. So what we're gonna do, I think, is soak some of them and not others. And we'll just have a whole bunch of options. We're gonna have to put these in packets, because I don't have a smoke box. You can make one out of foil. So take a handful of chips, spread them around, and you wanna form a packet, like so. And then you're just gonna cut a couple slits in it. Ta-da, you have a steam pack. Or I guess a wood pack. I'm just gonna make a couple of these. I'm gonna soak some and make some more. I'm gonna take the rest of these chips and soak them. Oh, well, I'm gonna save some of those chips. You got some options for soaking. I saw some people like to soak them in wine. That kind of sounds like some wine marketer was like, oh man, what else can you do with wine other than drink it? I know, let's soak wood in it. What the fuck? I've heard so many numbers on how long you should soak them. Everything from like 15 minutes to an hour to 2 hours. Who cares? We'll figure it out. Let's go outside. Take one of these packs with us. Uncover your grill. Not the easiest thing to do with one hand. All right. How am I like in a small patch of woods and still have the fucking sun in my eyes? Okay, so there's like, I did some research and there's a lot of ways to do this, and I don't think I'm gonna do any of them right because I can't. So we want it to heat up, but what we're going to do is something I'm actually not very familiar with. Is an indirect heat method, which means part of the grill will be hot, but the food will actually be on an area of the grill that is not actively hot. Plus, we'll also have the wood chips to create smoke, and the nice smoke goes on the meat, makes it taste good. And what we'll be doing right now, we're just getting it hot, but we'll actually turn off our middle too, and we'll cook the turkey there. It might be cool to do like one dry and one wet for science. Shit. One moment, please. You can know that your wood is soaking because it'll make a bubbly sound. You listen to it. Let me just put that on the microphone. I wonder if that worked. All right, we got our grill hot. So we'll take our middle burners, turn them off, and we'll want to turn down the side ones. Take our first pack, throw it on there. In an ideal world, you actually probably want to put these under the grates, but my grill there's no room to do that. So we're gonna let that go for just a few minutes until it starts smoking. We'll throw our turkey on there. Actually, no, we're just gonna throw the turkey on there. There's no point waiting. That was a dry package. I need to make the wet ones. These have not been soaking that long, and I don't care. All right, that's our first wet pack. Let's get that on the grill too. You can see it's starting to smoke. That's desirable. It gives flavor. It's probably a good idea to let it get smokier, but this thing's gonna take so long to cook, I'm just gonna throw it on there. We want this breast side up, but I think we could probably put it anyway, and it'll be comical. Hey. I wonder if the grill grate's gonna push down on it. Yep, it do. Okay, so the temperature we want, you look at your temperature gauge, but don't tap it because the temperature gauge is actually pretty hot. We want it around 300. So we're gonna, hopefully this falls a little bit. If not, we'll just crank down the heat a little bit more. I mean, it's fine, but don't worry about it. The back of the bag said that those wood packs last like 30 minutes, which I doubt is actually true. We're gonna check it in 20 to 30 minutes, so. Okay, we got our smoke. You can see it's coming out of our dry one. It's coming pretty hard. Already starting to yellow the turkey. It's fantastic. Not smoking yet. That was the wet one. Don't open your grill too much. If you do, you'll lose the smoke. So my grill is really not designed to do this because there's actually vents on the side, so the smoke will come right out. But it is working pretty well, so we'll move it a little bit closer. It's working, it's fine, no problem. My eyes! All right, so our smoke pack's still smoking. I put a couple other packs on here to get going. The water pack it's not doing anything. Not happy about that. I just wanted to smoke more, you know. Smoke, so a joke about 420. Let's rotate our turkey. I don't really know a good way to do this other than just that, I guess. You can see the backside's what's got most of the smoke, and it's starting to look kind of nice, you know. We'll keep that rolling. Keep on smoking, baby. I want that smoky flavor, you know. I can throw another one on. Actually, let's put them all on. That's fine. I learned an unknown fact about where I live. This tree is a walnut, and it's dropping walnuts like crazy. And I was grilling, and I got whacked like right in the arm by a falling walnut. Hurt like the dickens, turkey dickens. That's my boo boo. Damn. Look at this smoking turkey. Holy balls. Shit. Holy shit. I'm gonna take whatchamadoo and see what the temperature is in various parts of the turkey. Oh, what, 155 at that part? So we're almost done. I think we wasted a lot of wood chips. That looks good though. Holy moly. Maybe let's turn it one more time. Let it go a little while longer. I'm excited to eat it with my mouth and my mind. It's turkey time. Let's tempt that shit. When it gets to the turkey picture, it's done. Oh shit, it's done! You take your turkey and put it in the pan. Gonna let that rest for a few minutes before we carve it. I can't wait to eat this shit. Probably rest 10 minutes, and then we'll cut into that bad boy. Let's carve a turkey. Cut down the cleavage browns. I've hit bone. What the? We need a better knife. You can take it out of the pan. It probably would be a good call at this point. Did you cook it all the way? Yes! Neat!
Cut the hot pillow.
Alright, and we'll be carving it. Our skin's making this difficult because it's crispy as shit. Look at that turkey though. Oh mama. God damn, that's a fine ass turkey. It's so juicy and smoky and shit. Look at this, you just like carve it, like falls apart. I would say that was a wild success. And that's how you smoke a turkey breast. I recommend it. I'm just gonna eat it now. See you guys later.